Victor 930, we have our target.
Let's make sure everybody's ready to move into their target location. Victor 930. Team 4, we're ready to go. 1262, how we doing there? At location, ready to go. Victor K904 offset. 934, rolling up in the... Victor Alpha 5, all teams, set to go.
Boston police, you gotta come to your door. Let's go, you gotta open up.
Watch the police! Get the line! On the ground!
All right, folks, attention roll call. Lima 101, Officer Norman Hanley.
Sir.
Lima 411, Officer Haslett.
Sir.
Lima 102, Officer Rogers, Officer
Sir.
Penton.
Sir.
Lima 421, Officer McGrail.
They handed out warrants in District E18 today. For Jen Penton and Pat Rogers, the assignment is Yvette Allison, who allegedly cracked open her boyfriend's head with the beer bottle. For these two cops, both single and in their 30s, the case is a not-so-subtle reminder of how hard it is to find the perfect mate.
I think I'm gonna get a cat.
I hate cats.
You don't like cats?
I hate cats.
Really?
I hate cats.
What?
They serve no purpose.
They kill mice.
What?
They kill mice.
They don't mouse traps.
I don't know. A cat is better.
No, cats? No, cats suck. Get a dog.
Who just like cats?
I do not like cats.
So if you found this girl, smoking, really sweet girl, no baggage, she's educated, good job, doesn't seem crazy.
Okay, all right.
She's all about you.
I'll play along.
But you find out she's got a cat.
See you later.
Let me add that she was really awesome in bed.
It's me or the cat.
Really? I thought I knew you.
I hate cats.
It's a deal breaker for me that you don't like cats. Cats beware.
Why don't you take a little...
Gander?
Yes, at some of the warrants, okay?
So this is who we're going to get?
Right.
I told you what happened with her. She took a Corona bottle to her boyfriend's head.
Really?
So I get the call, and on the way, I run into EMS, and they're like, she's still in the house, she's still in the house. So I go to the house, I'm banging on the door, and she's not there. I go to the hospital, I meet with the victim. His head was all busted up, he was bleeding everywhere. He tells me she's on probation for smashing with a hammer like a year prior.
Say love hurts.
Yeah, she's a badass. 109 on her record.
Yes.
You have to, like, really try to get that many. You know, I'm assuming someone with this much experience with the criminal justice system knows that once we lock her up, she's gonna be held. She's not going anywhere for a while.
This is the house, isn't it right?
It's up there,
Yeah.
that tan one. So,
Put it right here.
hey, Austin, it's Officer Penton.
Hi, how are
Hi, how are you?
Not bad.
How's the head going?
Oh, it's coming along. Yeah.
Is she here?
No, she's not here.
Where's she at?
I don't know. She called me like a couple of days ago, like at 2 in the morning, saying, "Oh, pick me up."
Where's she staying at?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, thank you. Good luck. All set, Pat. Watch it.
What does it say?
She's not there. She hasn't been here since the incident.
So you tell me she hasn't been here at all? No clothes,
Yeah.
no nothing? Oh, all
He
right.
came right out.
I've been going to that house since I was on days, so at least, what, maybe 5 years ago. It's just one of those couples that they're gonna be together always, no matter what.
On the streets of South Boston, a sudden spike in drug traffic has had deadly consequences over the past few weeks. A double murder on West Broadway, a fatal stabbing on East 9th Street. And now the question is, what comes next?
Hey, Lieutenant.
Hey, bye. How are you?
Thanks for coming in. No problem. Anytime.
Lieutenant Detective Robert MERNER, the head of the department's drug unit, has come up with an ambitious response. take down South Boston's most dangerous dealers all in one shot.
As you know, we've been banging them on the street over there in Southie, was mostly street impact, drug dealing. At West Broadway development, the old D Street projects.
MERNER's chosen the head of the Fugitive Unit, Brian Albert, to help plan the operation.
They're kind of intimidating and terrorizing the residents in the development there.
Yep.
So we want to make a difference for the people over there. What do you anticipate we should have per?
For the houses, for the body warrants, you're gonna want at least, 6 to 8 cops. I'd like to have a minimum of 2 on the perimeter.
Okay.
And then everybody else inside, and then 1 for the front windows. So
I'll have an accurate count on all the DCU guys and the fugitive guys today, and actually I'm going to reach out to Gerard Bailey over the gang unit and see what
good.
he has. We'll probably have about 70 or 80 bodies based on 12 targets plus 3 search warrants. As you know, you've done more of these than anybody. We want to kick everything off right at 6 because most of these folks, they all know each other. They all live in close proximity. And you know if 2 or 3 of them get picked off, what's going to happen?
right. That'll
And
be the
you
end of
know-
that.
Then I'll get back to you before the end of the day, and then we'll see where we go from there. We'll clean up the rest of the operational plan.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Brian.
No, anytime. I appreciate it.
I'll get back
see
to
you
you.
soon.
All right,
All right.
thanks.
Take care, brother.
Sergeant Albert cut his teeth as a Marine in Operation Desert Storm. He views his work back in Boston as equally important. And he knows it's just as dangerous.
In order to make the cases on the suspects who are selling drugs, you have to have undercover police officers actually going out, posing as buyers, and make drug buys. It's dangerous work. I mean, anything can happen. When you have a drug dealer out on the street, it seems kind of mundane. One person sells drugs to another person. What's the big deal? But it's a huge deal. Oftentimes drug dealers are carrying weapons. There's fights, there's stabbings, there's shootings. It ruins the community, and really, in the big picture, it ruins society. So we try to drop the hammer on it, which is what has to happen.
What's going on? It's Officer Penton. How are you? You have the number here at the station, or if you want my cell, I can give it to you. And if you get any information about her whereabouts, we'd like to pick her up. The community is a huge, huge source. Hello, ma'am. One of the best sources for getting information on the criminal element in our city.
Jen Penton and Pat Rogers are looking for Yvette Allison, wanted for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend with a beer bottle. Today, they're reaching out to sources in the neighborhood.
Any more info about, your girl? Oh, really?
It turns out Yvette is staying with a woman named Sabrina Santos, who just happens to be a fugitive herself. She's wanted on identity theft and fraud charges that have put her on Massachusetts' most wanted list.
Thank you so much. Bye. She stole someone's identity and then got credit cards in Massachusetts and Connecticut.
All the warrants are for, forgery, uttering, larceny, etc.
For her to be on Mass Most Wanted, it's a pretty significant crime. They don't just throw anyone up here. She said she's right here in Hyde Park.
Jen and Pat have 2 targets to go after: Yvette Allison and Sabrina Santos. 2 fugitives under 1 roof.
We'll see if we can get them both. Maybe a twofer.
That'd be good.
Without a search warrant for the apartment, they need to get one of the 2 suspects to let them in.
Can you open the door, ma'am? Boston Police. Did you call 911? No, I did not. Did you hear an argument going on upstairs or in the building? Yeah. This is apartment 2, right? No, I'm not opening the door. My mother's not here, so I'm not opening the door. Your mother's not there? How old are you?
Please, ma'am. Please. Why don't you just open the door and we can have a conversation? Or we can have maintenance come and open the door. It's up to you.
Sabrina? No. You have any
Take
ID
off.
on you? No.
You live here?
Yes.
You have no ID here. You have no mail here. You have nothing.
You have several warrants.
Several warrants.
Several warrants.
For what?
Larceny, some check fraud.
From Brookline.
Brookline, yeah.
Take off your hat. Take off your rag. Take off your do-rag. Kind of looks like you, right?
Yep.
Turn
Who's
around.
that?
Okay. Who's that? I don't know. The person looks exactly like
Get your
you.
hands out of your pocket.
Take your hands out of your
Get my
pocket.
phone.
Step out here. Step out here. Step out here. Put this down. Where's your other girlfriend there? Yvette don't live here. I know she don't live there, but she was staying with you. She went out. She went out? Yeah. Do you know where she went?
Yvette Allison is nowhere to be seen.
Is that purse yours? On tape? Yep, that's hers.
But Sabrina Santos, a fugitive on the state's most wanted list, is a huge score for Jen and Pat.
Good to go. I'm gonna double check that your phone is in there. Just see if her phone's in here. Oh, her
Teeth? Choppers?
oh. Nice job, buddy.
Here we go. Yeah, the part of her saying she was 18 years old. That was hilarious.
We were both. Oh, do you see me die? Like, I was just like, I couldn't.
Like, you're not 8.
Did he come out of the house?
He came out of this house here on the left,
Oh.
where that lady is. Surveillance of the targets for the operation is a big part of the groundwork that leads up to the actual raid.
Sarge, that's all set. I'm over at 108.
So you're going to stay at 108, so then the rest of the guys are going to go over and meet Winston over at South Boston.
In preparation for a coordinated assault on South Boston's drug dealers, officers from across the department keep around-the-clock tabs on all 12 suspects.
We try to just get, a pattern down as to the comings and goings of the suspects. When they come in, when they go out, when they leave in the morning. Watch them into the early morning hours, to follow a suspect to his house, see him go in for the night, put them to bed, so to speak. You're pretty confident he's going to stay in there for the night.
As the drug dealers are put to bed, Lieutenant Detective Robert MERNER's son, Eric, patrols the streets of Roxbury with his partner, Mike Burke.
My father's been a police officer for 25 years. Now he runs the drug unit citywide.
Eric may have a high-ranking cop for a father, but the rookie isn't looking for any shortcuts.
I work in Roxbury, 4 to midnight. It's the busiest shift we have in the city. If I wanted to take the easy way out, that wouldn't be where I work. A lot of the guys I work for worked with my father and break my chops, but it's all in good fun.
Bravo 103.
1-3.
103, call us whispering, saying that somebody broke in through the front door then.
Okay, we got it.
103, she's hiding in a bedroom and the line's been disconnected. Another unit wants to go around the back. We're trying to gain insight.
As a patrol officer, you go wherever the radio call sends you. You don't know when it's coming, and you don't know where it's sending you to. And you go to that situation regardless of how dangerous it might be.
103, call us whispering, saying that somebody broke in through the front door.
Right here.
Suspect spotted on foot. Yo, where is he? Where is he? Bravo 103, what's your status? Got him? No, yeah, I got him.
Nice job, buddy.
You said the guy that you had in handcuffs is the guy.
Just from looking out the window?
Just from looking out the window.
You saw stripes? All right. Okay.
A glimpse of some stripes through a crack in the door can put a guy in cuffs. But the cops know they'll need more for the charges to stick.
Did you see the other half of a AAA card at all?
No, why? Drop one?
Golden found this in his hoodie pouch. Well, he might have used it to get in one of the locks.
Hey, you know somebody?
What was that? Was that the cat?
Yeah.
I hate cats. Oh, dude, check it out.
What?
It's the other half of that credit card.
Is it? Where?
It's gotta be it.
That's gonna be it. Yeah, that's good.
They've got what they need to hold the suspect. And a discovery in the neighbor's apartment.
These drawers were ajar. There's a scale in the first drawer, baggies in the second drawer, and a pipe in the closet.
Points to the possible target of the break-in. Another violent crime with drug-related motives at its core.
Being a female police officer and telling that to a person you might date is not the easiest thing. I think it can be a turnoff for some guys, whether it's because I work with all males or I'm in an assertive role. So I don't think being a cop helps my dating life at all, actually. I don't really meet guys, to be quite honest. You know, if I go out, it's usually to talk to my friends and, you know, catch up. I would say that I'm particular, but I don't think I'm so particular that I'm passing up on good guys. I want a big family. I didn't have a big family growing up. Pat's gonna have 4 kids. He doesn't know it yet.
35 years old. I'm all set with kids. I have a niece and nephew.
You're not gonna have any kids?
If we're gonna have kids, I think I'd have them by now.
Not necessarily. You can have them forever. Well, you'd be really good dad, I think.
Oh, it'd be awesome. What's the point? No, I'm just kidding.
You're good to me.
Yeah.
You're very nurturing.
Yeah.
If, like, really there's no one suitable in, like, the next few years, I'd consider...
Just settle it for me.
I'd consider.
Thanks.
Your light eyes and my dark features make some beautiful kids.
I'm not paying child support.
You're not going to pay child support?
Why would I pay child support?
They're your kids.
That's the case. What, you have 4 of them? I'm all set. I'm not paying child support for 4 kids. What am I getting out of this deal?
Beautiful children.
This idea just gets worse and worse every time you bring it up.
What do you think you know about them X's and O's, about them X's and O's?
So many of my friends have recently had babies, gotten engaged, or married. Like last year, Betsy, you know, I circle of friends, like everyone. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
I've seen certain people in your life that I look at them and I'm like, he's awesome and he's awesome. Like, so what is it that doesn't make it work?
I have that ideal. I have that falling in love. I still want that, like, that excitement. And I don't want to settle for something less than that. Like, ideally, 30 to 40, non-smoking, works out, has a job, confident.
We're getting the whole traits now.
And not for nothing, the dating scene in Boston seems to be, like, I'm a little jaded by it.
I think you should try speed dating. You have no time. So you know what? Speed dating is kind of perfect.
Wrap it up in an hour between the gym and work. I'm moving. I'm going speed dating.
Good for you!
See, we have to go over this, because I need to act like I'm not a cop.
Make a teacher.
I don't think she would pass as a teacher.
Yes, she would. No, you're not busting out the
Careful, please be careful. Be careful.
Hey, all right, let's listen up real quick. We got a total of 12 targets. There's 3 search warrants that are gonna be executed, all right?
It's the final hour before the fugitive gang and drug units launch their coordinated assault on the biggest drug dealers in South Boston.
Almost every one of these individuals on the 12 targets all have firearm violence on their bob. Everybody have a vest, everybody wear a raid jacket when we go in, as usual. There's a K9 that'll be coming on at 6 a.m. We need a drug dog. We don't want to kick off until 6 o'clock. We got to do it in unison so that everybody doesn't start tipping us off and locking doors.
Merner has assigned the most elusive suspect to Sergeant Brian Albert and his handpicked team, an alleged drug dealer named Julio Soto.
We're gonna get out on these spots, right, by 6 o'clock. What we'll do is we'll give you guys a little bit of a little head start in case that's a total horror show, and then I'll leave 2 at my spot and fly over to help you guys at yours. Just for SOP, like when we're doing these houses, good perimeter, obviously, great communication from the inside to the outside. Any shots fired inside the house during the incident or during the hit, the perimeter doesn't leave the outside. We don't run inside, right? The perimeter stays out, you know, obviously to prevent escape. And I would prefer if you guys had vests on. If you guys want to select a different channel, so there's not 2 team 3s yelling out the same communication at the same time. I don't want to get confused. We could be the A, you could be the B team.
Exactly.
I mean, as usual, right?
Right.
We can start getting out to the spots. All right.
The city is still asleep, but 11 teams totaling 77 cops have spread across South Boston, set to take 12 hardcore drug dealers by surprise.
Okay, thanks. I have both of those.
Despite hours and hours of planning, each cop knows any misstep could have dire consequences.
Do we have a secondary for...
This target is like 2 secondary addresses.
Let's make sure everybody's ready to move in so we can shotgun start right at 6. Target at the Leslie 63. Team 4, we're ready to go. Victor 930 at location, ready to go. Victor K904 off that. We're ready to go.
Okay.
We're all here. We'll get up.
I'll get the rim. I'll get the rim.
I got the bazooka.
It's just about 6 a.m. Just about time to strike.
It's real important to do it all at once. Most of these guys, they're all friends with each other. They're all connected. Sometimes they're part of the same gang. Sometimes the same drug supplier. It's important not letting that individual make a phone call or telling their girlfriend to let someone know.
Victor Alpha 5, all teams set to go.
Police! Please, gotta come to your door. Let's go, you gotta open up.
It's the Boston Police, you gotta open up!
When you're doing these operations, you know, everybody you deal with is going to be different. All the suspects are different.
Why are you doing this? No, this can't happen.
Violent felons, they'll do just about anything to get away. Some are going to try to run. Some are going to try to hide. Sometimes it's diving out windows. They're going to do whatever they can to avoid capture.
Mark, how we doing that 62 West 7? Search warrant. Location's clear, and all the targets are secure.
When we're doing these operations, every once in a while, you'll hear a team go off saying that they got their guy, you know, as you're still looking for your target.
Hey, Tony, how about your location, 1262? How we doing there? All the targets are secure.
The element of competition comes into play.
Yeah, we're in all the targets secure here. So we got 8 of the 12 original targets.
Oh, they got their guy and they got their guy, and then, you know, it gives you like a little motivation, like we got to get our job done as well.
Hello? It's Boston Police, sir.
Billy, how we doing? We in and secured? Yeah, we're here. We're secure.
As they hear about other captures over the radio, the fugitive unit still hunts for Julio Soto.
I don't understand them. Might have been. Because a lot of them used to go up there, you know.
Okay. He said there was a Hispanic family living up there.
No one's been up there since?
No.
All right.
He said he think it's vacant.
1262. How we doing there?
Okay, it looks like this will...
Okay, negative here.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
30 minutes into the operation, the gang and drug units have made 11 arrests. But Sergeant Brian Albert and his team have come up empty. And the more time they give their target, the more time they give him to disappear.
Everyone's getting engaged and married off and having babies, and
You'll be fine. You'll find the guy at speed dating. You'll find the one.
did you say?
It'll be a great story, though, right?
Okay, I'm sitting here reflecting on my life and the fact that I'm 30 and have yet to find Mr. Right.
Right.
And your answer to that being my best friend and knowing, you know, everything I've been through and the things that I want in this life, and
yeah.
And your answer is maybe I'll find the one at speed dating. That's your support. That's your that's what's supposed to comfort me right now.
Not good enough. Not good. I didn't.
You think?
All right. So.
Do you want to do over? You want to try that one again?
That'd be a great story, though.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wouldn't it? You met at speed date.
I met at speed date.
They make movies about that.
I can't believe that's what we're going with here. I'm doomed. I'm gonna be the cat lady.
Yeah, that's pretty much where our friendship's gonna end. I'm all set.
Me or the cats? Damn it.
An hour has passed since a coordinated strike on 12 dangerous drug dealers. But Sergeant Brian Albert and the fugitive unit are still looking for alleged dealer Julio Soto.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're still hitting stuff.
Finding people is what the fugitive unit does, and they've uncovered another address where Soto might be hiding.
You know, searching houses is not easy work. Joe, just keep your eye under that door for when we're gonna... It's some of the most dangerous police action that you can do.
Boston Police, warrant! Boston Police, we have a warrant!
The person you're looking for, that's their castle. If they wanted to assault you, they know the places to hide. You know, doorways are tough, closets are tough. Now, how do you search a closet without searching a closet? Sometimes you take a deep breath, and you just stick your head in there and hope that, you know, you don't hear the pop. We looked for Soto at that location. We fanned out, we did our search, and he wasn't there.
Time is critical for Sergeant Albert and his team. Every minute that passes is another chance for Soto to find a way to vanish.
Hey, Sarge.
Go right.
Yeah, you gotta get over there.
Where are you turning 24?
Okay, go right. You need to go, hold on one second. You need to take a right and go to Forest Hill Street and then by Walnut Ave. We got information that that female, the one who hit her boyfriend with the Corona bottle, I'd go. Sorry. Hold on one second.
We just came from there.
It's fine. It's staying at our family's house on the 2 side. We're gonna have them meet us there and then we'll take care of booking. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
That's the street I just brought us to.
It's okay.
And that makes absolutely no sense.
I know, but don't take it out on me.
Well, then again, you tell me to go with certain streets, I guess, on the street, and you have me go right back to
I'm
the street.
sorry, I was talking to Hubby. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm not good at multitasking. I suck, I'm sorry.
No, you don't suck.
Don't hate me.
I don't hate you.
There's the B2 unit.
Yvette Allison has been arrested more than 20 times for domestic violence. With a record like that, the cops take every precaution.
We're looking for a vet. Got some warrants she's got to take care of. So she's here. Can you just have her come to the door? She's upstairs.
We're in.
Yeah, thank you. Seeing her boyfriend with the blood all over him in the hospital. You know, you have a real victim who, you know, is getting beat up, even though he is a guy and she's a female, doesn't change the fact that it was serious and the next time he could die. Get out of bed. Take care of your warrants, Yvette. We're gonna book you and we're gonna bring you right to court. So just turn around. We deal with domestic violence cases more than anything else. People do not get along very well. And when they don't, we end up on scene, usually taking one of the parties away in handcuffs.
Yvette Allison is being brought in for booking. But Jen and Pat know domestic violence cases are rarely as simple as they sound. They've heard from the boyfriend. Now they'll get Yvette's side of the story.
Bono.
Miss Allison.
Yvette Allison is under arrest for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend with a dangerous
We're
weapon.
gonna be going to the store right here.
During booking, Jen Penton has a chance to hear more about the troubled relationship.
So what happened that day? Because honestly, all I got was that it was pretty much all you.
I went and took the kids out to eat, his kids.
Not even your
kids? We went out to eat. We went to the movies. I spent over $250. He couldn't come because he was too busy getting high and doing whatever he was doing, you know what I mean? So I take my food home. The next morning I wake up. You know how you wake up after drinking.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I'm like, where's my ribs at? He gives me the box. I open the box. There's 3 rib bones in there. So I'm like, you greedy bastard.
Because you were looking forward to your ribs.
I was looking forward to the food that I brought from the restaurant. He's like, you better shut up, yelling at me. You're making my stomach upset. You and your stomach, you greedy bastard. You ate my food.
Yeah.
He's like, you better shut up. I'm going to slap the out of you. Now, when he walks towards me, he's yelling like, shut up. I'm going to slap the out. You're not going to put your hands on me. I see the bottle. He pushes me. I grab the bottle. When I'm falling back, I swing the bottle like, you're not gonna, like, I didn't mean for it to break. I was defending myself.
Yeah. Now, had he been drinking and stuff?
Yeah, he had been drinking. He had been up all night, sitting there, playing Wheel of Fortune, smoking. Yeah. You know what I mean?
How long's he been fighting with addiction and stuff?
We've been together 10 years, all right? And before that, he was doing his drug thing. And I keep thinking that maybe if we try one more time and I can do this better, that he's gonna change. This is gonna work for us. You know what I mean?
Has he ever tried to get some help?
Realistically, I've never seen Austin sober.
Something tells me that you two just...
Yes,
sometimes you gotta be strong enough to realize that some people can't change. As much as you want them to, and as much as you love them, you can't love him enough to make him change. I think that you might be better off apart. All right, let's get you off to court. I'll give your probation officer a call, and we'll go from there. After you. You're welcome.
Dude, what kind of coffee did you get?
I got a hazelnut. She said something was wrong with the house blend.
You got a hazelnut right now?
Yeah. It's kind of throwing
That's nice.
It's kind of getting in my loop. It's messing up my dope.
As long as you don't go large blueberry with extra cream.
Yeah.
Extra anything that they have that goes
extra
inside of coffee.
Sugar, extra blueberry. Yeah.
We'll get along just fine.
To Bravo 103.
103.
You guys start over to the area Cunningham and Woodledge. Caller believes she heard 6 shots Saw people running out of
103 on the way.
that spotter activation sounded like 7.
Activated at the same time as 114.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Come to Cunningham.
I got it.
Yeah, he's he got shot twice, this guy. Bravo K1 towards Howard. Unknown, but he ran down Cunningham.
You guys see anything?
I just heard gunshot.
Was it? Were they in a car? Or were they
No,
running?
it just came out of nowhere.
You got hit one in the back, too?
Myrna finds a victim on the curb with minor gunshot wounds in his elbow and back.
Was the normal crew hanging out here?
No, it was just me and him. I haven't seen him in a while.
It looks like the man was an innocent bystander.
Yeah, that guy that got hit's not the target.
The one in the black right there. Him and the victim are standing with their backs turned to that fence.
Yeah.
The guys peek around the corner. One of them yells out, "Hey, Richard Pryor." They let a couple rounds go. And then they're busy beating feet down this way.
Who the hell's Richard Pryor?
He looks like Richard Pryor.
I don't even know who that is.
Are you nervous about tonight for your speed dating?
Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out. It's funny. I can do like the stuff at work and run around and chase bad guys, and then you put me in a situation like that, and I am totally freaked out.
Well, yeah, because you're not in control, you know?
I have to go in with like some sort of game plan. I'll get all fussed and won't be pretty. So.
Only to be a fly on the wall.
Well, what if they're like really good looking and they don't think I'm
So? That's the thing with speed dating. You're not really stuck. Waiting out 30 seconds and you get another date, you know? Yeah, you'll be fine.
I brought pictures of the dresses just so you can help me pick one out. Stand by. This is the first one.
Okay.
And then this is the other one. It's cream in the front, but then in the back, it's gray.
Okay. And you feel more comfortable in this?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit longer.
Well, I definitely think you should be wearing the one that you feel more comfortable in.
So we just have to go and buy some nylons today.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I need some. Thank you for being my wing woman. I needed it. Because I wouldn't, I would never do this.
I wouldn't do this on my own either.
I think I'm a little more nervous and excited, but we're here now, so.
Gotcha.
Welcome to Dating Dash. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! All right, fantastic. Now, guys, every time you hear this, that'll be your cue to rotate one number higher. We're on the clock. Thank you.
How you doing? I'm Joey.
Joey? Jennifer.
What's your favorite letter?
L.
That's a good one. I like it.
Hi, I'm JJ.
What's your government name?
My government name, it's Jean-Jacques.
Nice to meet you.
Can I sit down?
Can I get a
Oh, yeah,
hug?
we can sit down.
Thank you. You smell nice.
Oh, you smoke creepy soap?
What do you do now?
Well, what I do now is I'm a paralegal.
You run around doing what lawyers want you to do. You're a lawyer's bitch.
What do you do for work?
I work for the city.
You do?
I do.
So do I.
What do you do for the city?
Fireman.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
You're a firefighter?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
good. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
come on, you can't. No one hates firemen. With that reaction, there's only one occupation that means. You're police. Right?
I'm a police officer, yeah.
You are. That's awesome.
You guys get a much better reputation than we do. I honestly think they like you guys more because you don't take them off to jail.
You yell at them.
You don't even know me. I don't yell.
Well, no, most cops do.
You see have any cats lately?
Oh, boy. All righty.
What do you do?
I work for the city.
Meter maid?
No.
Law enforcement?
Yeah.
Are you ball buster?
A full day has gone by, and the fugitive unit is still on the hunt for alleged drug dealer Julio Soto. But all their hard work is paying dividends, as officers Mason and De Leon have just dug up a new lead.
So Ryan and Winston, they got a new address for Julio Soto's girlfriend that they think is really good. So they're on that spot right now.
Most cops will tell you, love can be the key to catching a fugitive. A girlfriend might try to hide a suspect,
Not here. I don't know where he is.
or an angry ex might turn one in.
What are you guys doing?
Either way, the rule is simple. Follow the love interest.
It's the police. Open the door, please.
When the girlfriend answered the door, she was obviously nervous.
Man, it's all right. Just have a seat.
You know, you don't really know what's going to happen next. We don't know if he's going to be hiding. We don't know if he's going to be assaultive. We fanned out like we usually do and made our way, searching every room. So when we go to that last room,
On the ground!
Soto was standing in the room.
Show us your hand!
Right away, we look at the suspect's hands to make sure that he's not armed.
I didn't do anything. Take
You know, if he's just kind of standing flat foot with nothing in his hands, obviously he's more compliant.
What are you talking about? Watch the hands go. Get him up. Let's go. You know what? This is bullshit. Get him up. Let's go.
24 hours into the drug sweep, the final target on the list is under arrest. Alleged drug dealer Julio Soto is off the street.
It's very rewarding when, you know, someone commits a crime, or they hurt somebody, and then you're the person that actually catches them. As far as policing goes, it's probably one of the best things that you can do.
Stop.
I don't think we've ever eaten lunch here.
It's usually breakfast.
Yeah.
Don't think you're getting off that easy. You're gonna have to tell me how
Oh, goodness.
speed dating went last night.
Thank God I had Betsy with me.
Yeah, I'm sure. It was a great experience.
Well, at least I can say I did it.
Was it that bad? You found no one even worth, like...
There was like a few nice guys. Like there was a lawyer. I thought that was really nice. There was a firefighter, believe it or not. He was giving me a hard time.
Right. Did anyone ask you what you did?
Just about everyone brought it up. I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna go back to my hole. I think I'm gonna hibernate for a little bit longer and continue to focus on work and, you know, than my other priorities.
Jen is Jen. You know, when she's telling me she's dating, honestly, I'm like, oh, here we go. She's in love 1 second, then she's, you know, she hates the guy, she loves him again, she hates the guy. It's fine. I mean, I know usually I'll have to be there to pick up the pieces in the end because we are good partners and good friends.
What do you think, like, the best place is to try to meet someone? And where would you go?
Well, I mean,
What's your ideal
considering you
place?
think I'm old, you probably think the best place for me is like a nursing home.
Bingo?
Bingo? Yeah, bingo. I can do
You told me.
Keno. I'm good with numbers. What? Went to freaking a marker?
I was trying to build you up.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Trying to, like...
Build me up to tear me down again?
I feel like I want to drive today.
In the dark?
I can drive at night.
Sure.
So, I thought we were the crews of equal.
So, we are good. I think we're all set.
It was really good. Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Quality, there you go. There's the tab.
We can start equality tomorrow.
In Boston, every day brings with it a different story. And for the Boston Police, the stories of every mission echo loudly.
The amber, the fire is starting to fade, but it's now that I'm at my best. Give the angel on my shoulder a break for the night, 'cause the devil ain't getting no rest. Come on, pull up a stool now and buy me a drink, and please think of me as a friend.
We were up in Moore Street one day chasing a kid, but I'm like right behind him. So I jump up on the fence and I'm pulling it down. I jump over it, break the fence, split my head open. Kid gets away. You know, you're embarrassed. You don't even want to get on the radio at that point. Yeah, we lost him. Plus, they split my head open.
If you don't have a sense of humor on this job,
Oh,
you
you're
might as well
done.
quit.
You're done.
You might as well quit.
Absolutely.
You know, I felt bad when, you know, we started bang, 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 and you were running from address to address.
It sucks because you're hearing what everybody else is doing. Everyone's arresting somebody except for us. And
Well, that's when everybody on the Fugitive Unit.
Right. Exactly. I thought they were the Fugitive Unit. What the hell's going on here? But it took a couple
like
of
bounties.
No, but we stayed with it. It took it wasn't easy.
Where'd you end up getting them?
Like a obscure girl's house that we didn't have in the morning, and we got it through some interviews and some stuff later on.
The key to it is the females, you know?
Always has been.
One of these kids have always pissed off one of these girls, and
Yeah, you'll get what you
that's
need,
the way
right?
to go. 29 years, my wife's never said to me, make sure you wear your vest.
No. Mine hides mine.
Mine took the plate out.
Replaced it with cardboard?
Yeah.
Some soggy cardboard?
Yeah. Cheers, fellas. Nice job, everybody.
Nice job.